Should I?
It's whatever. I say fuck it.
Might as well.
Yes, you are here.
I'm here.
I love it.
Hello. Oh,
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and get started. All right, Coleman, look. I don't want to hear it.
mm,
Act like you know something. Alrighty, hello everyone, and welcome to the My Virgo Friend podcast. Your host CheChe here. I hope you're having an awesome day so far. Have you said your affirmations? Have you drank some water? Have you waken up the body? If not, you know we do that together. We have another wonderful guest, our first Sagittarius King. We have the Fabron Alexis. Fabron, hello.
hello. I'm here.
You
The
are
Sag
here, baby.
awake. Yes, Sag King is awake. He's energized. He's ready for the day.
Yes, I'm so excited to have you here. Thank you for your time.
Thank you for having me.
Favorite, when we get started at the My Virgo Friend podcast, we always start with 4 deep breaths, you know, all about the breath work and intentional breathing. So I'm going to play my singing bowl. Does this look familiar?
It does actually.
You got Favorite gifted this singing bowl along with two other friends as a gift to me. So it's my first singing bowl, so it's very special to me. And I play this for every podcast episode. So full circle
It's
moment.
beautiful. It's glowing.
All right, you guys, you know how we get down. Take a deep inhale through the nose, exhaling fully through the mouth. Deep inhale, breathe in. And let's take a sip, friends. Your juice, your water, your smoothie, your coffee, your tea.
Gin and juice.
Not the gin and juice. Oh, you got the aloe vera. Come on, aloe vera.
So good.
It is good. I had to
Well,
get used to the consistency at first, you know, with the pulp and stuff, but I enjoy it now.
no, it's really good. I
Hmm.
like the regular one. I don't like flavored ones.
Yeah. I mean, I do drink the mango or pineapple from time to time, but the original OG aloe vera is chef's kiss. All
Top
right,
notch.
cool. All right, you guys. So, like I said, we have the Fabron Alexis in the house. You see the hat, okay? If you're watching here on YouTube, you see he's rocking the hat here. So, Fabron, I'm just gonna let you have it. Who are you? Tell the world what we need to know. Who is the Fabron Alexis?
Oh, Fabron Alexis is a 23-year-old, just creative, honestly, all around creative. I don't like to limit myself. I like to dive in all aspects of entertainment. I'm very eager, very hungry to achieve the things I want to go for. I'm a dancer. I
Mm-hmm.
sing here and there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's I don't know. I don't really like to label myself as one specific thing. So
Yeah.
Fabron is Fabron.
Favorite is favorite. I love it. Do you know your sign placements by chance?
Yes. Okay. So my oh my gosh, I just forgot it. So my
Well,
movie's in Libra,
okay.
Aquarius rising,
Yes.
and this what is my son?
Your son.
Son
Mm-hmm.
is in Sag.
Is in Sagittarius, correct. So we've had a few conversations about this because you're definitely Virgo.
I'm a Virgo. Yes.
According to the natal chart, it's like you said, Moon in Libra, rising Aquarius. Okay, but there is a Virgo in there.
There's Virgo in me. Something's not accurate for sure.
I see it and I feel it.
Virgo.
Who's your mom?
My mom is Jenny Gilbert. She is a Gemini.
Let's go. Gemini. So that's your sister sign with you being a Sag.
Yeah, it all
How
makes sense.
how does it make sense?
I've just had my interactions with Geminis, throughout the years. And then as I got deeper into, learning zodiacs and like how they are,
Mm-hmm.
specific zodiacs, learning about Geminis and how they are and how they react to things and how they see things in a different light. I was like, wow,
Yeah.
that's my mom.
I see her up and down.
Yeah, makes sense. Makes
Mhm.
sense. I wish I knew about zodiacs like when I was younger
Oh
because I would have been able to like understand my mom a lot more. and
Mm-hmm.
why she is the way she is, you know?
Same.
So, but love her to death. That's my mom.
Shout out to Mama. Cheers to Mama
Oh,
Dukes. Mama
cheers.
Gemini.
Mama Gemini. I need to figure out where her other placements are though, because that could also speak some volume.
Exactly. Yeah. And like, we have to remind ourselves too, like our parents are growing up too, like they're
Right.
at that age, for the first time as well. You
Right. See, that's so funny that you said that because like when I like actually not too long ago, I used to think about it. I was like, wait, my mom is like young
Mm-hmm.
and she's like going through the course of life the same way that I am right now and like learning things. So
Yeah.
I can't blame her for anything, you know? Like she's
Yeah.
just like she was learning. She was a single mother at the time too, so she was like learning. Like
Yeah.
there's a lot that she didn't know, a lot that she wasn't taught. So you
Mm-hmm.
know, is what it is.
Yeah.
But
Same.
definitely,
Just offering the grace to the Mama Dukes. Shout out to the Mama
mhm.
Dukes.
Shout
Um,
out to Mama D.
which zodiac sign do you say you attract the most, or just understand and vibe with the best?
Virgos.
Exactly. Samesies. I
Virgos.
feel it for
I
you.
never have a problem with any Virgo
Mm-hmm.
ever.
Mm-hmm.
Like I always click with Virgos. We get each other. We're on the same path. We
Yeah.
get it.
Yeah.
Like, and I honestly probably annoying to say, but I always associate Virgos to Beyonce because Beyonce is a Virgo. So
And
like
let's
every
go.
time, right? Every time I meet a Virgo, I'm like, you just like Beyonce, and I love that. Like just like Beyonce, like mannerisms, like the way they react, like all of that. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, love
I
being a
receive
Virgo.
and agree. I receive and agree. So tell us more about your love and appreciation for Beyonce.
My love and appreciation. My love and appreciation for Beyonce goes beyond the music.
Mm,
And that's where I think the disconnect is for some people because they look at me like I'm crazy.
yeah.
And they're like, oh my gosh, like she doesn't even put out that much music anymore. It's not even about that. It's not even about that. It's right. It's beyond that.
Mm-hmm.
Beyonce inspires me like in so many different levels. Like it's kind of hard for me to explain at times, but
Yeah.
I don't know. She just possesses like great quality for like anything she does.
Mm-hmm.
Like she doesn't have any mess in the industry, which is something like I admire. She keeps to herself. She's a super dope creative, and like she just likes to get in her bag and just do what she has to do.
Yeah.
She doesn't really ask too many questions. She just goes for what she wants and just learns it along the course of her way.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. She's just a very inspiring individual overall. Like I don't see why a lot of people don't look up to her. It's
Right.
something that they're not seeing. It's
Mm-hmm.
something like because it doesn't make sense to me sometimes. I'm like, how do you not see all the hard work this lady has put forth, like
Yeah.
in her productions,
Mm-hmm.
anything, honestly, her
Any.
clothing line, like she's a genius. Like she thinks ahead of the game, and
Yeah.
that's just something I admire, and I strive to do myself. So,
Yeah. Like I love, just like you said, like everything she does, it's full out.
full
And
out.
she doesn't, like you said, she doesn't ask questions and she doesn't explain herself too. Like I seen this clip or this post yesterday or this meme, they were saying like the way that Lori Harvey doesn't explain anything.
Hmm
Like the elegance and the
Uh,
grace of her,
right,
you know?
right. Because a lot of people say many things about Lori Harvey, but
Mm-hmm.
like, she doesn't give a damn. She's living her life just as you are.
Right.
What's there to explain?
Mm-hmm.
Everyone goes through love. Like everyone has been in and out of love. Everyone's like figuring things out. Everyone's dating. Like just because she's in the spotlight, like doesn't mean a thing. So
Exactly. Yeah. And, she's 23, right? Lori Harvey?
I assume so. Yeah,
And you said you're 23 as well, right?
yeah.
So yeah, like you get it. You're right there in that, in that age range in regards to like, dating and stuff
Look
like that.
around, figure out like it's the time. Like figure out what you like, what you don't like. Like there's no time to like waste any of that. Just figure it out. It's
Just
okay.
be a creative and just feel and go on that. And like going back to what you were saying in regards to like for the people that don't really appreciate Beyonce, I think she may just highlight to them maybe an insecurity that they're not doing enough with their time and their talent and their creative energy.
That could actually very be it for sure. For sure. I
Mm-hmm.
think it's because as I aspire to reach new levels and heights with anything that I do. So the fact that I see her doing that just like
Mm-hmm.
motivates me even more. So I could understand like if someone's not on that wave, then it's like, what is she doing? I don't understand, you know?
Yeah. What
So I
would you
definitely
say
agree.
is your favorite production of hers, of Beyonce's?
Oh, you can't do that. Favorite production of Beyonce's. See,
Or a
and that's
top three. A top three.
top three. That's how you know she's good because this is hard.
And there we go.
Top three. Okay, I would say one of my tops is when she changed the game with visual albums
Yes, she did. Was that
because
Lemonade where she did all that?
right because
Like the
nobody was
hold
doing
up
that.
video with all that
Yeah.
damn water down the steps. What?
Because nobody was doing that. Nobody was really doing visual albums. There was probably like her and another. I forgot who else did a visual album, but that was definitely a big production that I was like, wow, she just changed the game in the
Mm-hmm.
music industry and did a visual album. Okay, great.
Was it
Um,
Kendrick?
huh?
Was it Kendrick Lamar?
I don't know. Somebody did one.
I
I
feel
forgot
you though.
who
But
it
yeah,
was.
sorry, as you were.
Somebody did. But another one would probably have to be. Oh no, definitely her on the run tour.
Did I go to that one? I'm not sure if I went to that one
On the theme was like Bonnie and Clyde.
or not. Mm-hmm.
That one. Very that was very well thought out production. Like it felt like I was in a movie. The way she correlated her songs to like the theme of On the Run was so smooth. So smooth. Everything worked like a genius, honestly.
Yeah, I've
Like I
heard
can't
a lot of
even
great things about the On the Road tour.
oh yeah, that tour right there was like something great. Like I
And
was
they
glad
have
to be there.
Jay Z there too, and he's rapping.
Right. They meshed it very well.
Ugh.
Very good storyline for sure, for sure.
Uh-huh.
My third production of hers that's my favorite. Uh Probably just I
No
would
Penny.
single ladies. That's just iconic.
What happened?
I would say just single ladies.
Yeah, just everything.
Yeah, that was just iconic because the simplicity of it all,
Mm-hmm.
and like just to see how grand it is. Like the music video was so like simple.
It's a staple
Like
in pop culture for sure.
right, literally everybody knows single ladies. Everybody knows this.
Mm-hmm. That's all you gotta do.
All you got to do.
The dancing, I
Yep.
really be hitting that bitch. Okay. Tip into your daddy house. Okay.
I'm crying. No, Beyonce, see, she got it. Tip of the iceberg. Like I give it all to her.
What would be your dream job? Or
My
your
dream
dream
job.
career? Like,
My dream career is to be an artist manager or like I'll
mhm.
do A&R for like a really good record label.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I know for sure I want to be involved in entertainment. I'm
Yeah.
still like kind of like finding my niche within that. I'm testing the waters. I work at a radio station, things like that. So I'm really trying to figure out where in entertainment do I need to be because I kind of battle with wanting to be the creative myself
Hmm.
and because honestly I'm not gonna sleep on my talents like I'm a talented individual. I can do a few things, so I kind of like battle between like wanting to be the creative or the artist myself and then
Right.
wanting to manage
Hmm.
an artist because I feel like a lot of the ideas that I have it's hard to trust someone else as a manager to do that for me.
Right.
But I know I can put on a lot of ideas for other people and elevate them. So I don't know, I'm kind of just like what do I want to do? Do
Yeah.
I want to be Beyonce or do I want to be behind the scenes, you know?
Yeah. Because I could see both. But
Mhm.
you are Beyonce, though.
Don't say that.
You
Wow.
are. I see it. I see the glow.
Wow.
It's right there in front of my face.
Thank
I'm
you.
blinded by the light.
The biggest compliment. I think the biggest compliment I've got one time was when somebody was like, you could pass for like being Beyonce's cousin. I was like,
Thank you, girl.
that's huge.
Mm.
That's huge. That means you feel me.
What's your alias that you go by? Like the
Oh,
Beyonce.
it's Blue Ivan knows Carter.
Let's go, Blue Ivan.
Blue Ivan knows Carter. Blue is my younger sister.
Mm-hmm.
Me are my younger siblings. So yeah.
I love it. I love it. We coexist us. We call forth the energy of Beyonce to link with Fabron Alexis. We call
Love.
forth the energy. So speaking of big productions, as we mentioned earlier in the episode, you're sporting a nice hat to wear. Would you go into detail on what that represents and your experience?
Yes. This was actually for my participation in, oh my gosh, did I forget? The 55th or the 56th Super Bowl?
Mm. I'm gonna go with fifth because it's just the V.
Okay, boom.
Mhm.
So the 55th Super Bowl with the weekend. Um, yes,
Cheers!
weekend. Cheers.
Performing at halftime Super Bowl, you guys, with the weekend. What?
Super dope experience. Well, I keep it real.
Mm,
Every experience has good and bad.
come on, and we
That's,
want to know.
that's for sure. But the overall experience of it all, like, was definitely phenomenal as a dancer. Like, that's anything I've dreamt of. Like being in that vicinity in general is something I've dreamt of a while. But
Yeah.
overall experience, when I first got the opportunity, I got it through a friend of mine named Marcus Borders, who connected me to the casting director Kristen at
Hey.
Bell. And obviously because of COVID, the process was a bit weird. So
Yeah.
it was video based and Instagram based. So she just checked that just to make sure we could dance, and then we were pretty much set to go forth. And after that, we were sent like videos without audio to learn choreography beforehand.
Okay.
Uh, it was super like confidential, like it was through this like private website, all of that.
And
We
y'all
had,
knew it was for Super Bowl?
yes,
Oh shit.
we had to learn the choreography beforehand, just so like everyone had the like gist of it all.
Yeah.
And then it got to a point where I had to drive to and from Tampa from Orlando,
Yeah.
because we had to get COVID tested every 48 hours. So I was just zooming, going to Tampa, going to get tested, coming back, going to work, and then going back because I had a rehearsal and back and forth a lot.
Gosh.
But
Over a
yeah,
period of how many weeks?
for like 2 weeks I had to do that, and then I started to stay in Tampa because I was like, this is a lot. I told, because I didn't want to tell anyone. I didn't want to tell my job. So, but then obviously I got to a point where I was like, okay, I can't. This is a lot of money, like in gas. So like I had to tell them what I was doing so that I could, request off.
Oh, so y'all could tell. Y'all didn't have
Right.
to like
Tell
sign.
anyone. Yeah, I told one manager so she could like understand what I'm doing,
Yeah.
and then I got the days off, so I stayed in Tampa for a while because we started to have rehearsals back to back to back,
Yeah.
like day after day. Because before it was just like a Monday, and then it would be like a Wednesday, and then get tested Thursday, and then we won't have rehearsal till the next Monday, and things like that. But yeah, I told my manager, and then I got she gave me the week off leading to the Super Bowl so that I could be in rehearsals like all day.
Mm-hmm.
And the rehearsal process was pretty tedious because of COVID. There was a lot of dances, so we had to do a lot of like 6 feet apart. We were like all spread out throughout the stadium, which was pretty annoying, and it was pretty cold. I don't know if you remember, a few months ago, like it was pretty cold over here. So
Uh-huh.
Tampa was a
Yeah,
lot
that
colder.
random wind chill.
Right. Tampa was a lot colder than Orlando, so we were in like 10-hour rehearsals, like just freezing our butts off at one point. Like it was a lot.
Oh, y'all
But I
were on the
mean,
field rehearsing?
yeah,
Oh shit.
on the
Oh,
field.
good.
No, yeah, it was pretty cold. But
Oh,
I don't know. We like persevered. We pushed through because like everyone wanted this opportunity. So just did what you had to do.
yeah, thug
But
it
overall,
out.
yeah, for sure. Yeah, I met a lot of great people. Met a lot of dancers from LA, who got some insight into the industry. So I don't know. I'm grateful for it. For sure.
Yeah, definitely want to tap into that later on.
Yeah.
But okay, so this over a period of weeks. Now tell me about like the day before, like when you met the weekend, like all of that.
I didn't meet the weekend like individually. Like I didn't get to tell him my name or anything. But we met him as a whole because we were rehearsing with him. And he's a super cool guy. He just told us that he was just like, "Oh, guys, I'm feeding off your energy. Like, if your energy isn't there, then mine isn't. Like, we got to
Yeah,
make sure this thing is phenomenal." Blah blah blah. And then he just thanked us for all of the hard work that we did. And then yeah, we were just like running things over and over and over and over and over and over and over again.
yeah,
And we altered choreography so many times because like obviously we're all advanced dancers, but when you have that many advanced dancers, it's kind of hard to look the same.
yeah,
We had to alter a lot of choreo to make it a lot easier so
yeah.
that we all look the same.
Look good.
So that was definitely a challenge because you learn one thing and then it's like, oh snap, we're not doing this anymore. And then at one point we had really complicated formations, but then not many people were understanding it. So we had to alter that and just make it as simple as possible. But
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, overall, like great experience. Like I learned a lot being there. I had like two brains on while I was there. I had my entertainment management brain on, and then
Yeah,
I had my dancer brain on. But as far as my entertainment management brain, like I was just like fascinated by the Super Bowl in general.
yeah,
Being surrounded by those people, I didn't like. There's a lot of working parts to the Super Bowl. It's like all in departments,
yeah,
and it's kind of crazy to think about how like all of these people work together to create this whole thing, because it's a lot of teamwork, and if you're not a team oriented person, that is a very like stressful job for you.
yeah. I'm
Very
sure.
stressful. it's a there's a lot of working parts to it, and if
Yeah.
people aren't communicating, people aren't understanding, or it's just a lot. So I was definitely fascinated by that. I was like, how do all these people work together for the Super Bowl? Because I would have got annoyed with you, would have got annoyed with you because you're not doing that.
Okay.
Like it's a lot. This
Yeah.
one's gone on lunch break. It's supposed to be back an hour ago. Like, what are you doing? Like, we need to get the show on the road. It's a lot.
And it's
And then
cold.
right,
People
and then it's
cold.
cold outside. You got headsets on. Like, you can't even really hear people because other people are talking in the headsets. And then, so it's a lot. It was definitely an experience for me, though.
Oh my God. So
Definitely.
like, were you nervous? Did nerves kick in at all, or were you just like in it? What was your energy like?
That's so interesting because I wasn't nervous at all. Like,
Yeah.
I normally would be nervous,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't know. Like, there was something, there was like a fire in me, and I was just ready. I
Was it
wasn't
like
nervous at all,
you
just
feel like
ready.
you belong there?
Yes.
Let's go. Cheers to that.
No, yeah. Cheers to that.
Mm. That's what I was like, oh, like he deserves this shit. Hell yes. Like you belong there.
No, yeah, that was so interesting to me. I was like, yo, I'm not nervous. I don't
Mm-hmm.
know because there were so many dancers that like I knew I really wasn't gonna be seen, but I was like, I don't know. I'm not nervous at all. Like I'm ready. Like I want to put on the show. Like a part of that was like, oh, like I was living. Like I thought I was Beyonce when I was on the stage. I was like,
Like
whoa.
you turn it on, favorite. Like when you perform, you turn it on.
I was like, wow, I'm really here. Okay. No, yeah.
Oh
Honestly,
my
10
God.
out of 10 experience though. I wouldn't
Yeah.
trade it for anything. It was really, really fun.
So, did it fly by when you performing, or what did it feel like? It felt like, oh,
Oh, it flew by.
yeah.
It flew by. I was like, what?
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Yeah.
Like, and during rehearsal, like it felt like our segment was so long. And then, like when you're performing, like it literally just goes by like this. Like
Yeah.
it feels like you're on stage for 10 seconds, and then boom,
Were
you're
you
done.
in your pocket, or did you have some moments of fuck?
Well, say it again.
Were you in your pocket with your choreo, or did you have some moments
Oh
you
yeah,
were,
I
yeah?
was chilling, didn't mess up at all. Like I really had it down packed. Like I don't know, cause we rehearsed a lot. Like this was big for us. We rehearsed a lot, and like I'm a dancer that's used to counts,
Mhm.
and that's how they taught it to us.
Nice.
Counts, no music. I remember I said this in the class I taught because I was like, you guys need to get used to counts because like I've learned in the industry like within my teachers,
Mm-hmm.
they don't a lot of times like artists don't provide the songs. They don't want anyone to know what song they're doing for their set and things like that. So when they first of all when they sent us the video, there was no music. So
Right.
you had to figure out what the counts were. Then when we got there, they gave us straight up counts, but
Mm-hmm.
they gave us the counts only and then switched up the songs so that we didn't know what song was playing. Like they would play a random song and be like, do the counts to this song. And people were messing up.
Yeah.
Why is that? Because you don't
Wow.
know. But no, yeah, that's I don't know. That was easy for me because I was like, okay, I'm used to counting. Like this is chilling. Like I just dance to my counts.
Yeah.
So they would change up the music and like I would get it. I'll be like, this makes sense. So
So you knew it was the weekend all along because it was
yeah,
announced that he was going to be the halftime show and you was
right.
performing for halftime. Okay. So you
I
knew it was
didn't
the weekend.
know
I'm
I
sorry.
didn't know I didn't know when I was asked to do it at first. Cause like I'm not a sports person.
Mm-hmm.
So like when I was asked to do the Super Bowl, I was like, who's performing? I don't even know who's performing. And I checked and I was like, the
I'm
week
gonna be there.
I'm gonna be there. I checked this the weekend. I was like, oh, okay, interesting. I didn't know he had dancers. It's gonna be
Mhm.
like interesting, I guess. But
Yeah. So okay, so y'all just didn't know which song, but it was definitely gonna be his show.
right.
um, so you wasn't nervous the day of. You was in your pocket. You was in the
Mhm.
groove. The afterglow. What was that like? Going like after it was done. What was that energy and emotion like?
See, I wish you were back there because everyone was just like we were all just so damn like happy.
Yeah.
Like so happy. Like there was nothing but smiles. We
That's
left the stage. Like,
good.
right. Everyone's like cheering, like we're all smiling, we're all laughing. Like it was like this huge brotherhood. Like everyone was just like having a good time. It was nothing but positivity. We're
Yeah.
all like, yo, we just like performed at the Super Bowl. Like we really just did this shit. Like it was pretty dope. Like I don't know, everyone was just like super ecstatic. Like we're all just in a good mood, like ready to just celebrate
Hmm.
for sure.
Oh my God. So you have the hat. Saw you was in the energy in the essence of the weekend. What the F? Like a lot of people can't say that. Like when I was watching it, excuse me, when I was watching it and I saw the violinist or the all black choir or
Yeah.
orchestra, right? I cried. Like, oh, this is all black. What?
It
Right?
was, oh, that's another thing as far as casting. Like it was only casted uh for
Black people.
his Hispanics or black or African American individuals.
That was beautiful. That was beautiful. I like when I like saw like the like orchestra. I was like, oh my God, oh my God, you know. So that was so cool. And then like when I knew when I saw some of y'all posting on the story, I was like, wait, he's black, he's Hispanic. Oh shoot, you know, must be a here.
Right.
That's so
Yeah. That
cool.
was definitely their goal.
Yeah. And you mentioned like the sense of brotherhood after that performance and stuff. Um, what is that something you would want to do again
A performance like this?
in regards to like if you had the opportunity to like tour and do like large
Oh,
productions as an artist, something
oh
like that?
yes.
Yeah.
Oh yes. That definitely showed me that like I would love to be on a tour. Like I need to experience that for sure, for sure. Because
As
like that's what I did afterwards. Like after we performed, I was like, damn, like if I was on tour, we'd be going back to like our buses and then going back to the hotel and just like I don't know, just like chilling. Like that becomes your family, you know?
yeah,
Like a summer camp.
yeah.
Except we're on tour with a really dope artist. So I don't
Mm,
know. I was like, oh, this would be like so dope if we had like another venue that we're about to perform at literally tomorrow, and we do this.
yeah. Oh my God, yeah, like because growing up, Janet Jackson, like she used to have like a lot of tour shots in her videos and stuff, and
Yeah,
like I used to watch, like growing up watching that, like wow, that would be so cool, and like learning the names of some of the dancers and stuff,
right.
being able to recognize them, you know, that's it's interesting to be like, wow, that must be so cool to live a life where you could travel the world, have all these perks to behind the scenes access, but you still have the privacy because people kind of sort of don't really know you unless
Yeah,
they know that you're a dancer, blah blah blah. But
right.
Beyonce is getting all the stress of needing
Exactly.
privacy and paparazzi and all that shit. Like they ain't chasing us down. We're just the creators,
Exactly.
but we still get to share that stage and
Yep.
energy. And we're really the ones that people get hype, you know?
Agreed. Agreed.
Wow. Okay, so
Oh, yeah.
top five artists you would love to have that experience with.
Beyonce.
Yeah.
Top five artists.
Sasha Fierce.
Beyonce. Beyonce, Sasha Fierce. It's great. Um, wow. Okay,
Matrika.
top five artists. Beyonce, Ariana Grande,
Mm-hmm.
Normani.
Normani. Okay.
Beyonce, Ariana Grande, Normani. I need two more.
Mm-hmm.
Two more that are it for me. Um,
In regards to like their performance styles and
I would
genre.
say Dua Lipa.
Who?
Dua Lipa.
Dua Lipa, she's fun.
Yeah, her performances are pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
And one more. Who stands out the box for me?
Who was out
I feel like there's got to be somebody.
there? Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh.
Leave it at the four. Round it out to four. But definitely female powerhouses for sure.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
Hands down.
Just females, cause wow. I feel like there's somebody. There's definitely someone I'm missing.
Would you do like maybe like Bruno Mars? You know how he's like
I
real like
would. I would do Bruno Mars as well.
funky?
Yeah, for sure. He's like pretty funky. Yeah, for sure. I would do Bruno Mars.
Mm-hmm.
I see that.
He's fun.
I could work with Bruno. That'd be fun actually, because he used a lot of. I like his live performances use a lot of instrumentation.
Exactly. That's what
That's
stands
something
out
I
to me.
love. Yes,
The use of
that's what
real
I love.
instruments, you know?
Yes.
Do you think that's making a comeback in regards to like the music industry? Like, what are your thoughts on like the music industry in general, or do you have any thoughts?
Well, from what I've seen and heard, the music industry is pretty shady and cutthroat.
Oh
It's
shit.
very hard. It's a very hard industry, honestly. Like people will easily take advantage of you
Mm-hmm.
if you don't stand your ground. But as far as performances, I think it takes a certain artist to really be able to dig deep into like instrumentation,
Mm-hmm.
be able to perform with it.
Samesies.
Because
Yeah.
not many do. They just use like a backtrack with instruments and
Mm-hmm.
call it a day. Whereas Beyonce and Bruno Mars, like they have a whole live band that is literally playing this shit live,
Yes.
and they feel that and feed off of that because
Mm-hmm.
they love live music.
Like that's what made that Homecoming album so
Oh
like
my god,
because of the
we felt that
instrumentation.
right. We felt that through the TV. So imagine being there in person.
Yes.
Imagine.
Mm-hmm.
I can. I just know that was beautiful.
Iconic. Like when the girl was doing the baton twirling, and she would have missed like one step.
Right.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
just love the whole concept of it all. Like the theme. Like she literally like I don't know. She brought the idea of homecoming to like Coachella, which is a predominantly white based festival, and
Yeah.
like taught people about like a culture that we have, like homecoming.
Mm-hmm.
What? Like that's something like a lot of HBCUs like take pride in. Like that's a huge thing because a lot of people were very confused, and then after homecoming, they did some research. They're like, oh, this is what you guys do at game. That's why honestly, a lot of HBCU games are like fun because we
Yeah.
dig deep. Like it's very like soulful. Like it's here. I go to UCF. It's a predominantly white institution.
Right.
So like, when I go to football games, no shade at all. When I go to football games, like it's kind of like, dang,
Yeah. It's just missing something.
where's the music? Like where's the soul? Like
What's
it's
this?
just yeah. But hey, it taught people something, and that's all that matters. So
Mm-hmm. I feel you. Like I also went to a predominantly white school. But I wish I would have had the HBCU experience.
same,
I do.
same, sure. I
Yeah.
regret it honestly. Sometimes a lot actually. I
Mm-hmm.
wish I've gone to an HBCU, but I like to expand my horizons. I like to be surrounded by people from everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I chose UCF. But definitely,
It's
there's a part of me that's like, I should have gone. I should have gone to FAM. You know,
yeah, yeah. Like no shade, no regret.
right,
The school we went to or whatever. But ah, just
right.
something
The
about
same thing.
HBCU experiences that I wish I had.
Exactly.
When people say they went to HBCU, I'm like, man, I bet you had a lot more fun than I
Right.
did.
No, for sure, for sure.
Okay, so go like speaking of like HBCU and like Black Brotherhood and stuff. What can you do? You have any thoughts in regards to like the Black male experience, like what it's like in the industry? Because I know you're saying like just details in regards to like you learned a lot about the industry with the Super Bowl halftime performance. So anything you want to share in regards to that?
Yeah. As far as like black male experiences in the industry that I've seen, it's just as it is in society. It's pretty hard for us in the music industry as well. You'd be surprised. Being in the vicinity of the Super Bowl and like seeing the staff, it's a predominantly white staff. Or actually, not even predominantly. It's an all white staff.
Yeah.
Like, which was very surprising to me because in the field of entertainment, I'm like, I know black individuals like myself are very, very, very creative and
Mm-hmm.
think out the box. Why are there no like, why are there no black, you know, black staff members that are a part of this? And
Yeah.
if there were, they were a part of some diversity and inclusive office or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there wasn't many black staff. I can't even recall any actually that were a part of the process that I was a part of, which
Right.
is very like weird to me. And I've noticed that in the music industry, unless you are well known, a well known black individual, like you really don't have any kind of height in the music industry.
Yeah.
It's very much so leaded by white individuals for sure. So I don't know. That's one thing I want to change. I kind of like that's one of my goals. I want to alter the way many people think about black people.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people just have like very biased stereotypes, and it's just like I don't know. I'm just over it. I'm ready to push that agenda out and just like show people that people are human. Like everyone's different,
Yeah.
good and bad.
Yeah.
Like there's no need to like like shout out a group of individuals because of a stereotype. So that was interesting to me.
Yeah.
Definitely wish there were a lot more black staff involved. I feel like that would have made the experience a lot better as well, because black folks understand black folks.
Yeah. That's true. Representation does matter. You
Right.
know, like it's needed. You know, we need to have representation everywhere. So
Exactly.
that's very important. What does dance mean to you? Like, why do you dance?
How do I dance?
Mhm. What does it mean to you? Like, when did you start dancing? What's your background with dance?
I started dancing in middle school. I went to an art school called Miami Arts back home,
Yeah.
and I didn't really take dance too serious until the end of middle school, beginning of high school. That's when I started training in ballet, modern, jazz, tap, contemporary.
Let's go.
Right. I attended a dance studio in Miami called Adrenaline, and yeah, I just started to like go full force with dance, and I really took it serious and started taking ballet literally every single day. And that's when like my style like changed and like my technique heightened, and then I just became an overall like better dancer.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, dance has fueled my, what's the word, dance has fueled my determination. I feel like if I didn't have dance, I wouldn't be such an like as a determined person as I am today.
Mm-hmm.
It's because of dance I was able to find what being determined means. So I
Mm-hmm.
apply that to like everything else that I do, because I
Oh.
always strive for everything in dance. But
Mm-hmm.
honestly, like when I was younger, I didn't really know what determination was until I was introduced to dance, because I was like, okay, I want to get better. How do
Yeah.
I get better? I need to be determined. I was like, oh snap, I can apply this to everything else. If I want this, I need to be determined. If I want that, I need to be determined, and I just need to apply myself and just do it.
Yeah.
Definitely thankful for dance for for allowing me to see that, for
Yeah.
sure.
Love
But
it. What's your favorite genre of dance?
my favorite genre of dance, hip hop, but like not really, you know?
Fusion.
Yeah, like I don't-
Fusion.
it's really hard to put nowadays. It's really hard to put a label on it because
Yeah.
I don't know, when I do hip hop, it's not even like hip hop, you know?
You're so groovy.
Right. Like, but see, I get that from contemporary and ballet. Like
Mm,
all of that comes from that, because I didn't dance like that before at all.
yeah.
So it's definitely helped me a lot. But it's really hard to define my style, because a
Mm,
lot of people ask me, and I'm like, I don't know. It's not for real hip hop. Like I'm not a crunker. I don't do the jack 24/7. Like I don't know. I have hip hop technique, but it's not necessarily hip hop.
yeah.
It's more so like jazz, funk, contemporary fusion, all in
Mm,
one. When I
come
really think
on.
about it, so like I don't know. But yeah, see, yeah, I would probably say jazz funk over hip hop, because I don't know. My style is it's very much so a mix of masculinity and femininity, and that's jazz funk is very much so like that. So
Yeah, you blend the two very well.
right, for sure.
So groovy
Thank
and
you.
milky.
Thank you so much.
What are your like some choreographers or dancers that first inspired you that you look to today for inspiration that you would love to work with?
Devin Dubs, who was also part of the performance. He's from LA.
Okay.
Definitely one of my inspirations. Been following him for like so many years.
Is that Devin Dubs?
Yes,
Okay, I hadn't
his
heard of
Instagram name is Dubs underscore D's or
him.
something like that. Definitely my inspiration. Like followed him for years. Super, like literally the way I like to dance is how he dances.
Mm-hmm.
Another one is Denzel Chisholm. He was also part of the Super Bowl, which is crazy. Like literally the dancers that I looked up to were right next to me.
Go
And
check that.
I was like, wait, I'm here. They're here. That says something. Like anything's possible.
Anything
But,
is
no, literally.
possible. It's possible.
Absolutely. But yeah, Denzel Chisholm, he dances with Janet Jackson as well. Super phenomenal. And my top is Davion Coleman. He wasn't a part of the Super Bowl, but he is very much so slept on
Mm,
LA. I mean, he's known in LA, but I don't know. I just feel like people aren't really seeing him, but I see it because I see I see I see me and him, or no, I see
you see him and you?
right. There we go.
Yeah.
Because I look up to him,
Mm-hmm. Yes,
and
yes.
I really strive to hit things in the pocket in the way that he does.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't know, I get him, which makes me feel like yes, like like that's how I like to dance. That's the kind of pocket I want to hit.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm tired of like basic. I like always like I can't even speak. I always like to advance myself, like in any and everything that I do.
Yeah.
So I'm super tired of like hitting dance moves that like are so obvious, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Like dance moves that like I know I can already do, hitting beats that I know I could already hit. But with
Predict.
Davion Coleman, he hits things that you didn't even realize were in the song,
Yeah.
and hits them in such a texturized way that it like has you like
Rewind.
wow.
I need to see that again.
No, literally. Yeah, you gotta watch his stuff because if you like the way I danced, then tuh, Davion Coleman eats up everything.
I was about to say you eat, babe.
No, thank you. No, but Davion is that's he's something else.
Mm. Davion
Him
Coleman.
right there.
It's crazy. So two of the three choreographers slash dancers that you look up to, would like to work with, was at the Super Bowl. Let's go,
Right,
Spirit.
right next to me.
So you got a chance to meet them.
Yeah,
Oh shit. That's
I spoke to
awesome.
some they're the ones that gave me insight as to like how the music industry is and like what it's like to be a part of an agency. I don't know. They gave me like a lot of positivity. Honestly, like they were saying they didn't understand how like people from like other states don't realize their potential and think that they have to go to LA or have to go to New York to get booked when that's really not the case. They were saying like half of the time they're not even in LA or New York. They're there to pop in for a class because like they just have the time and then right after that they're off getting booked somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're not really in LA.
That's true
And like
because they are always going out places.
right. A lot of them were telling me that they don't even live there. They were like, Instagram's very deceiving. They're like, we don't even live there. I was like,
Let's
what? Like,
go.
yeah, we live back home, but like we have some friends that live in LA, so we're just there often. We
Mm.
just take classes. I was like, wow.
Wow. Come on, shift.
With me, like, I'm like, okay, I need to be in LA if I gotta do this. I need to be in New York if I really want to do this. But like, ultimately, they're like, bro, go get an agency and get booked. It's that simple.
Mm.
It
Very
was like, they were literally telling me you can do it from home.
Yeah.
It's
And
like, wow.
it's like via Zoom now online, like
Right,
you said, just like with being selected for the Super Bowl via Instagram.
right. The only good they told me the only benefit for being in big top cities like that or states like that is the fact that there are a lot of people that are there that you need to network with.
Okay,
Like
networking.
you don't necessarily have to live there. Like if you could visit every month or so, go
Mm.
do that.
Yeah.
Get to know people. But if you can't afford it and you don't really have to live out there,
Nice. That's a big relief to hear.
that's still gonna go.
I know. I was asking if you still inspired to go out there though.
Right. I'm still gonna go though. It's okay.
Nice. You look LA. I can see
No, yeah, that's my vibe. I was
LA.
gonna
Ooh.
try New York, but
And
New
this
York,
gives me like director's look, like with that black cap.
yes.
You know, I usually see a director with a cap on.
Oh, see, well, that was the only black staff. I will say that, which was cool. His name is Jesse Collins. He's the executive director for the Super Bowl halftime show. He was black.
Shout out, Mr. Jesse.
Jesse Collins, yes.
Oh my gosh, well, that's a big relief to hear that you don't necessarily have to go. So, you hear, you guys, if you aspire to be in the entertainment dance industry as well, you don't necessarily have to go to New York. Atlanta is an option, or just stay where you at, Florida, whatever. You know, there's always a way around it. And that is so funny that you brought that up about not needing to leave because my mom, she played this sermon from Dr. Miles Monroe. Have you ever heard of him? He's a
No.
Bahamian faith leader.
Mm-mm.
Well, we listened to like a sermon of his while she was doing my hair, and he was telling the congregation how he was booked by, I want to say, the NFL commissioner. This was some years ago, but he was just booked by the NFL commissioner to come in and kind of be like a life coach for the football players or whatever because they liked the way he spoke. And this man, you know, was a faith leader, you know, a doctor. He has his doctorates or whatever.
Right.
Millionaire, you know, faith leader. Think of like Bishop T.D. Jakes, but the Bahamas version.
Uh-huh.
So, you know, there's this faith leader, and he's telling them, like, look, They came and sought me out in the Bahamas, however wide the Bahamas is. He's like, I didn't have to go leave. I didn't have to just pick up and leave. Like, your gift will find you. Like, your gift will make room for you. It will make space for you. You don't necessarily have to uproot your life. Just keep doing the work. Keep doing what you're great at. Keep creating. Keep doing all of that energy, and you will attract what's meant to find you. The opportunities will seek you out. So I just think that was so cool and divine with your experience.
I could definitely agree for that. You really just got to do you, and like
Mm-hmm.
what's meant for you will come to you. I had to learn that for sure, because I was always the type to fish out for stuff. Because I'll be like, I need to go over here, I need to do this to do that. When ultimately, I just got to do me and do what I got to do,
Mm-hmm.
and whoever's looking for me will find me.
And gang, being in
Yeah,
the flow.
literally, it took me a while to learn that. Honestly, it really did. But I'm so glad because I used to stress myself out, like as far as like my career and like anything that I wanted to do. I would be like, oh my god, no, 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 I need to go over here, I need to do that, I need to do this.
Yeah,
No, I do it myself, and whoever sees me, and they get me.
yeah.
And that's all I need.
That's it. Self validation.
Hmm.
And on the same note of that, what are your thoughts in regards to law of attraction, manifestation? What is your spirituality, belief system?
Oh well, see, I'm big on manifestation for sure. I do self reflect a lot, and I talk to myself, and I really just like if I want something, I put it into existence. Like for
Mm-hmm.
instance, I've been saying that I want some sort of interaction from Beyonce, and I'm gonna get it.
Yeah.
I've been saying that. No, I promise you, not even joking. Like all of my friends can attest to this because I've been saying stuff like this on my mouth since middle school.
Yeah.
Middle school. Like
It's
I remember telling my friends, Beyonce's gonna see me.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Beyonce's gonna. Don't worry, I'll work for her soon. In middle school.
Let's go.
And like they're like, oh, you're so funny. She's like too famous, Fabron. Blah 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 blah. Boom. Step one already happened. And I feel
Mm-hmm.
like I don't know, like Beyonce's watching. She has the same internet that I do,
Let's go. Same.
same Google search that I do.
Okay. Same
So
superpowers in a
it's
day.
really that simple. That's one thing I had to learn too. I was like, wait, why are we so pressed on like trying to get these celebs to see us? I was like, they see us.
They see us.
They see us. They have the same exact internet that we do. There's nothing special about their internet. If they were to go on Google and type in something, the same thing that I type in, they'll see the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I don't know. I was like, there's nothing to really stress about. What's for you is for you. Celebrities see us, and it's not even about them seeing us. Like you just gotta be divine in what you're doing, and like have an actual purpose and intent for doing it,
Yeah.
and everything will come right along.
Absolutely. So from a young age, you knew about the power of speaking what you want into existence.
See, I didn't when I was young. I didn't know the power. It
Okay.
wasn't until recently, like like self-reflecting and like just going through adulthood in general, I
Yeah.
realized what the power was. But I just used to say it just to say it. Like
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think anything of it.
Yeah.
Like I didn't know I was low key manifesting things in my life. Like even like not even just like Beyonce, but just like anything in general. Like just manifesting, like being able to like pay my rent by myself, and being able to like survive in college and like doing this and that. I used to daydream about that. Like towards the end of high school, I used to be like, I'm so ready for this. Like I see myself doing this, and I just always thought happy thoughts in my head. Like towards the end of high school, I
Yeah.
was like, oh, I think my college career is gonna be like great. Like I'm so excited for it. I know it's gonna be great. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna make sure I do this. I'm gonna make sure I meet these people. Make sure I have these kind of friends, and like that's literally what happened. So it's all just happy thoughts. As long as you think happy thoughts, like
Yeah.
can't go down
Mm-hmm.
for
So like
sure.
so that's would you say it's like a spiritual practice of yours where you just kind of be more mindful of your thoughts?
Right. For sure.
Mm-hmm. What other manifestation practices do you do? Like, do you journal? Do you like do visualizing?
I don't journal. Um yeah, I don't really have the time to journal. I'll say that. I do visualize things for the most part. I daydream a lot.
Mm.
If you see me just like
Come on, face. Let's go. Lips, skin, energy.
if you see me do that, I'm probably thinking about me shaking Beyonce's hand and then starting on a project
Let's
with her.
go. Yes.
Or
She's
I'm
gonna hear
always
this episode.
Right. I hope. Oh, I know it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
Look, I'm doing my
I
own
think about,
manifestation with the My Virgo Friend title, okay?
oh,
She's gonna see the
well,
podcast and be like, look, I'm a Virgo. Let me listen in.
she's next. Did you send her the Zoom link already?
She's gonna get it.
Boom.
Her Blue and her mama Tina.
Boom. See, that's another thing. See, there's a gateway through Tina, I feel like. Because Tina's always on the internet.
Okay.
And she shows Beyonce every no for real. Like she said it, she's like, oh, I always text Beyonce stuff about you guys. And then I
Mhm.
send it to her. She loves it. So
Let's
I'm like,
go.
boom, like they see us. Trust me, they see us. Look at all these people getting boxes from Beyonce.
It's gonna happen.
They know a lot of like a friend of mine, young BBQ, got a box from Beyonce. So I'm like,
Uh-huh.
Beyonce sees people. And
Yeah.
that's one step. That's a what's it called? A third connection? Third connection?
6 degree separation.
So I forgot what it's called. No, not 6 degree. A third part. You said what? Third party connection.
Oh, third party connect.
Like it's the same way on LinkedIn. Like you know somebody that knows somebody that knows someone that you want to know.
Mm-hmm.
But like for me in this case, I know Lex or Young Barbecue, and Beyonce knows Lex Young Barbecue. So I'm one step away.
Yeah.
No?
And Young Barbecue also knows Marcus, in which you know Marcus, which
Boom.
that divinity just happened with the Super Bowl.
Literally.
Shout out to Marcus Borders.
Shout out to Marcus Borders. Marcus is so great.
I
He
love
took
him.
care of
Such
me.
great energy, that Marcus. So, Fabron, in regards to you having these big ideas, this big vision of you collaborating with Beyonce, okay? Sagittarius is all about expansion. It's ruled by Jupiter, big ideas, big luck, good fortune. What can you tell us about being a Sagittarius?
I'm still, I'm honestly still learning about me and my
Mm,
sign.
mm,
But I will say that we don't like to be limited. We don't like to be caged off. Don't
yeah,
do that.
yeah.
Don't do that.
Don't box me in. Let me
You
out.
boxing me in? Don't do that.
Don't do that.
That's one thing that I don't know. I know the for a fact that triggers us and tends to like have us push back
Yeah.
without any explanation. That's another thing. We don't do a lot of explaining.
I've noticed the Saggies are ghosties.
Yes, we ghost. And
You
it's,
live
I don't
the smile.
I don't think it's intentional because I feel like Sagittarius are always so busy. We're busybodies. We're busy minded. So we don't even very much so intend to ghost,
Uh-huh.
but it ends up happening because we put our focus into something else that
Yeah.
consumes a lot of our time. So and then when it's time to like really approach whatever we were trying to approach, it's like it's not worth it anymore.
Yeah.
Like I'm so focused on this, like I don't have the time to like sit here and blah 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 blah.
Because
So
is it kind of like burnout energy? Like y'all
right,
just get burnt out in
right.
situations like fuck this. Just
Right.
move.
I get burned out a lot to the point where I don't feel like explaining myself. And I'm just like, it's not worth my energy. Goodbye.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
It is what it is. I don't
It-
have time to explain it to you. If
mhm.
you don't get it, then I'm sorry.
Yeah. What do you love about being a Sag?
What do I love about that's a good question.
Mm-hmm.
What do I love about being a Sag?
And some honoraries or celeb Sages, you guys. Britney Spears, Jay-Z, Nicki
Oh,
Minaj.
hmm. I didn't know they were Sagittarius. I
Mm-hmm.
guess I don't know. I guess I'm speaking for myself because I don't know. I don't know if all Sagittarius are like this or like predominantly like this, but I don't know. We're very open minded.
Yes.
That's one thing I love for sure, for sure, for sure. I hate I don't not hate. I dislike closed minded individuals.
Yeah.
That's a trigger for me when people are just like unable to like look into things at a different perspective
Yeah.
and only want to see it in theirs.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that.
Mm-mm. No.
But yeah, that's one thing I love about being Sag for sure. Just like being open minded and also very understanding of
Mm,
what anyone is going through. Like it could be the craziest thing.
yeah.
I promise it could be the craziest thing. And if someone was telling me about the craziest thing that they're going through, I'm always like, no, I trust me, I get it. I get it. I feel for you. I'll always say that. I'll always say that.
Yeah.
I get it. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna oppose anything that you're saying. Like I'm very understanding. I
Yeah.
know like everyone's situation is different. Everyone goes through this, everyone goes through that. everyone thinks differently. So I don't know. I just accept that. I'm just like, yeah, like everyone thinks different. Like it's okay.
And that's all right. Yeah.
Everyone has different life experiences. You think this way because maybe the way you were brought up. You think this way because you just got this recent experience. You
Okay.
think this way because somebody told you this. Like, there's no like right or wrong.
Uh-huh.
Honestly, when it comes to a lot of things, people think a certain way because something happened. So
Exactly.
I don't blame people for like thinking crazy things sometimes. I'm like, damn, somebody probably told you that, huh?
Mm-hmm.
That's why you believe it. I'm not saying it's right,
Yeah.
but like I understand why you think that way. And who am I to say that what I'm thinking is right? I'm only
Exactly.
thinking this because I was taught to think this way. So you
Right.
never know who's really right. So
Exactly. Who know who's to say who's right, you know?
right,
And I don't care to change your mind. So I ain't finna argue with
right.
you.
Same. I'm a Sag. I don't care to change my mind. Like I get you.
I don't give a damn. But
I
like
don't,
Sagittarius is are described to be optimistic though.
mhm.
So just always seeing the cup half full. There's always
Right.
another way. There's another
Yeah.
option.
Yeah. There's always options.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really like. There is no like. How do I describe this? I don't know any other way to describe it than to say like there's option for everything. Like there's really no right answer. Like if you tell me I can't do this, I'm like, okay, well, we could do it this way. And like,
Yeah.
no. Like, well, there's another way, I'm sure. It can happen.
Yeah.
Is what I'm
So
trying to.
so in regards to like just setting limitations or boundaries, like just having just that boundless energy, want to take action, just like no holds barred, nobody can hold me back. I'm going for it.
Right.
So
See,
what?
no, yeah, that's definitely a Sag. Because when it comes to like anything, like
Yeah.
let's say that my car is like not work or not starting.
Hmm.
I really don't like. I don't freak out. I don't freak out a lot about a lot of things that most people would go crazy about. No, for real.
Yeah.
I feel like Pam can attest to this. Like sometimes even Pam's the same way. Like sometimes something really bad will happen, we'll just start laughing.
Yeah.
We're like,
See, that's why I feel like you have
like
like a Virgo moon rather than a Libra moon.
this doesn't make sense. I don't know. Maybe something's wrong.
Because Virgo moon is like being grounded in your emotions,
Huh?
So I just feel like that's something an Earth moon would do, like not freak out.
Right. I really don't freak out about a lot of things.
Hmm.
Something really bad could happen, or I gotta pay this amount, and it takes all my money. I'm just like, I guess. No, literally, I'm not gonna sit here and dwell about it. Like I'm not gonna sit here and cry. It's just gonna make it worse. I just figure it out.
Hmm.
I figure it out. I'm like, okay, well, guess I gotta do this. Then I start laughing. I'm like, then I come out here and I'm like, yo, I gotta pay $3,000 by tomorrow. No,
It always
literally, that's
works
what
out.
we do. That's literally what we do.
Let's go, and it just works out.
Yeah, we come out into the living room. We're like, yo, so $600 by tomorrow. This thingy. How's that gonna happen? I don't know.
Yeah,
We just make it happen, and it happens.
and it happens.
I don't stress no more. I don't stress no more. That's not me. That's not in my last name. That's not me. That's what is stress? Who is she? How
Yeah,
does she operate? I don't know.
I
I don't
don't stress.
stress anymore.
We don't
Mm-mm.
talk anymore. Stressing
No.
that.
We don't talk. We're not in a relationship. We
Hmm.
don't do that. She's long gone. She's retired.
Yeah,
I don't stress anymore. What's the point?
exactly. What's the point of stressing,
Mm. What's the
especially
point?
about other people and what they're thinking and doing? Because hell, they don't even know.
Right. Everyone's living life. Everyone is going through the damn thing. Like
Hmm.
we're just all going through the course of things. We all feel different emotions. Like just that's the hardest thing for people to just vibe.
Yeah,
Just vibe. Stop thinking so deep about things. Just vibe. Live your life. What happens, happens, and it's already the past. It already happened.
it already happened. Yeah,
Can't do a damn thing about it. It already happened.
just let it go.
Can't do anything but move forward.
Hmm. I love it. I agree. Like, yeah, just people just get so fixated on stuff they can't control. Comparison, comparison is the thief of joy, you know.
Get it. I don't get it. It's too much energy. They put so much energy into that, but can't put any energy into like doing something great for themselves.
Right.
That don't make sense to me.
Mm-mm. It don't make sense. We need for it to make sense. Please and thank you.
Hello.
Well, Fabron, we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up, but Anything you want to plug? Any final words? What do you want to leave us with?
Um, I just want to. Oh, I'll give you a little
Oh,
announcement, a little teaser.
oh, please and thank you.
But I'm working on some things,
Mm.
and as far as dance, I plan
Oh,
on, I plan on coming out, with a little something. I'll tell you
okay,
what it's called.
okay.
Well, it's called In the Pocket.
In the pocket.
Yes,
What
In the Pocket.
what is it? Can you say what it is
It's
yet?
it describes the way that I like to dance.
Okay.
So yeah, I'll just leave it at that.
Let's go. Cheers to that. And congratulations in advance manifesting success and
Yes,
abundance.
of course. I'm just working. It's not even about being successful for me. Like I just want to work. I just want to do things because I'm bored.
Let's go. Let's go. What
Let
does
me see.
success mean to you? Like, what is your definition of success?
Who?
Success.
Oh, I thought you said stress. It's a success.
Yeah.
Uh,
Cause
Success to me is is having family around you to love on,
yeah.
family and friends. And this is how I know I've elevated because it's not even about the money for me anymore as
Mhm.
it used to be. I used to think success is like millions in my account. I just need all the money in the world.
Oh,
Honestly, I don't need it. If I'm being real, I really don't need all the money in the world. Jeff
yeah.
Bezos could have that.
Yeah.
No, for I
Okay.
don't.
Here we got it. Damn
He
it.
can have that. I just need good friends, my family, financial freedom. I don't need all the money, just financial freedom. I
Yeah.
don't want to have to stress about not being able to do the things I want to do.
Yeah.
Financial freedom because I'm not very materialistic. I don't need all the nice things, like pretty basic guy.
Hmm.
But yeah, friends, family, financial freedom, and just like I don't know, just tons of love and positivity that would make me feel as rich as I need to be.
Yeah.
Being around the right people.
Mm.
Like I don't know. Yeah, what's life without just like positivity? Like why would you live this life to be negative? It doesn't make sense.
Exactly. And it's so hard to find good, consistent people that you
Mhm.
can trust. So
For
when you
sure.
have that, when you found that, you want to hold on to that, you know?
Yeah, I agree. I agree. I just want to help people out
Yeah.
and just like yeah, because a lot of people are like in a drought.
Hmm.
And me working, I work in a restaurant, and I work with a lot of older individuals who are older than my parents actually. At the restaurant who like feel like they've given up on life completely, and all they do is like all they do it makes me cry sometimes low key. Like I get a little teary eyed because I take some of them home because they don't have cars, and I talk to them while I take them home, and I'm what do you like what do you do outside of Outback? Like who are you?
Yeah.
They tell me like, oh, I don't do anything. I just go to work, and I just pay my bills, and like I have people watch my kids like while I'm at work, and like I don't know, they just gave up. Like they tell me all the things they used to do when they were younger. And I was like, why don't you feed back into that? Like
Yeah.
stop giving so much of your time, to like big corporations that really don't like care for you honestly
At all.
at all. But I don't know, it's very sad. It's very sad to see honestly when I go into work because like I feel like my mindset is in such a different place, and I feel guilty at times. And I've talked to my other coworkers that are in the same boat as me, as young as me, and like are out here just like strike because we work as servers, and servers is like we get pretty decent money.
Yeah.
Like it's a very good position to save a lot of money. So I
Right.
speak to them a lot, and we feel guilty at times because we walk out with like hundreds of dollars a night while our other coworkers who are a lot older than us are working in the back. Honestly, like slaving their lives away. Like not, it's
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just like sucks because they feel like they just give up. They feel like there's no other option for them. So that's definitely one thing I want to do. Like I want to show people that like it's really not too late to do anything. As much as it seems like it's too late, it's really not. A lot of people gravitate towards stories, and if you have a story, it'll help you. It'll help you be successful in what you want to do.
Yes.
Can't give up.
You can't.
I had a manager at Outback that quit actually, and she's like starting her own business. And I was like,
Let's go. Cheers to the people that quit their jobs to start their own business.
She literally said goodbye. Like she was like, I'm done. Like I've had enough. I'm tired of working for other people. Starting her own business, opening up a food truck.
Go off, girl. Go
It's like put all
off.
that time into yourself.
Yeah.
Shout out to Jamie.
Shout out to Jamie. Shout out to the food truck owners too.
Right.
Man, like to work in the elements where it's
Mm-hmm.
either gonna be super hot or super cold or super rainy.
Yep.
Cheers to y'all, man. Peach.
Yep. It's hard, but like you got it. Like everybody has it. You just gotta. Everyone has resources. Use them. There's help out there for you.
It's all about
People that are
resources.
for you will come to you.
Yeah, it'll
You'll get the
find
support that you need. You just can't be scared. You got to take risks. That's another thing. You have to take risks.
you. Yes, speak to
Have-
it. Come
That's
on,
the only way.
fire.
You're not gonna learn anything unless you take a risk. It is scary, yes, but you just got to do it. You won't
Mm-hmm.
learn otherwise.
Yeah, that's what I learned from my fire friends: taking risks and not seeing boundaries or
Right.
limitations.
Yep. Like me, I took a risk. I don't know anything about stocks, and
Yeah.
all of put like a whole bunch of money into a stock. We lost literally hundreds of dollars, and we're still losing hundreds of dollars.
Oh my God.
Right, but we won't know what is like. We won't know what's good to invest in until you just try.
That's
But
true.
honestly, we're learning, and I feel like we're gonna see a return on that soon.
Let's
We're
go.
going to.
Speaking to, well, cheers to that. Speaking to an existence. Yeah.
We're still holding it. I think something's gonna come, whether it be a year or two.
Yeah.
Something's gonna come from that. So
Sure.
I'm
Give
just
me a
giving
little
it.
nugget what you've learned about stocks and stuff because I'm like, starting to learn as well.
Right. I'm still learning. I am still learning. Like I can't even tell you much about it because I really don't know what's going on. I just have extra money, so I just keep putting money in the stocks, and sometimes it goes up. Like I'll make like $20 a day,
Yeah.
or like it fluctuates a lot. But I
Yeah.
guess what is it? It's just based upon like the popularity of it all. Like we invested in right. The more that people buy that stock, the more money you'll get. So we invested in GameStop, and a few weeks ago, like the surge was like pretty high for GameStop, and a lot of people were buying GameStop.
Oh, you caught that?
Yeah.
Damn, you was
Well,
in
no, I caught it, but that's where we lost. I lost $300.
that. Okay.
I guess we weren't on time, but I'm still holding it. Like it's
Mhm.
still in there.
Oh
So
shoot.
I feel like eventually like it's gonna go up.
Yeah.
Because if you're down, the only way to go is up. So
Oh, because when like it accelerated so quickly, they shut it
right.
down, which made it go back down.
Exactly. They
Okay.
controlled it. See, that's what you
Which
know.
is wrong, right? Isn't that what they were
Oh,
saying about Robin Hood?
right.
Like they're not supposed to do that?
Exactly. It's because a lot of people, even a friend of mine made $144,000 from that stock. A friend of mine that I know from high school made $144,000 from that stock because it ran off GameStop because it randomly like surged up and it was like crazy. I was like, wow.
And they cashed it out.
Yep. Chilling. He lives in New York.
Chilling. That's
Chilling.
the
He woke up to that. Yep.
so learn stocks.
Yeah, for sure.
And you went through the
For
cash
sure.
that way, right? You put me on with that.
I just put as little as I can here and there. If I have it, I got it. I just put it in.
Yeah.
Call it a day.
Uh-huh. Let's go. Yeah,
Is she
because I'm
frozen?
trying to understand. It did freeze, favorite, if you can hear me. If you can hear me, you might need to come back in. There we go.
Other
Yes, I see you
yeah. Okay.
now. Okay, so yes, learn about stocks as well. Dang, people really cashed out, man.
44,000. I was like, wow, that'll literally. I'm good off of that. Honestly,
Hmm.
I could sustain and like invest more and like. See, that's the thing. You give me a certain amount of money and I'll flip it, and I'm good from there. I don't need a million. I really don't.
Yeah. Where does
But
your ambition come from? Like you're so ambitious and
oh, well, see, actually,
energy.
I mean, I grew up. My mom was a single mom, so I grew up seeing that. My
Yeah.
mom was always a hard worker. She's an educator. She's an English teacher. So she's an English teacher, but she's like super creative in the way she teaches.
Hmm.
So she like does stuff out of the box. She's very hands on. So I grew up seeing my mom. She also taught dance as well.
Oh.
No, yeah, my mom was a hustler. Like she literally was a dance teacher, and then she taught dance at the school that she taught English at as well. So
Sweet.
that's why I don't know. I just always saw her like working hard, and like every time we got home, she was still working. She was cutting things out for her students because she teaches like fourth grade, fifth grade. She was
Mhm.
cutting things out for her students, and then buying things, buying this, buying that. In the garage, it's a whole like you might as well call it a scholastic wonderland. Like there's any kind of resource that you can find in our garage of like everything. If you want to start if you want to start a business, I'm pretty sure you can. We have everything in the garage.
Yeah,
Really.
it's in there. I've seen it.
No, literally all types of scissors, all types of papers, all types of printing formats, all types of printer paper,
Mhm.
like letterhead, this and that, but literally everything in the garage because she's been teaching for years, and that's what she does. Like she just finds different ways to like teach her kids. She doesn't like the ordinary like sit down and read.
Yeah.
Like, no, nobody wants to do that. Like
Nobody.
she
Not
makes
even
English
adults.
fun, right? She does very interactive games. So I just grew up seeing her like always trying to find innovative ways to like do this and that. So I'm like, I don't know. I guess I just applied that, and then on top of her being a Beyonce fan, I gravitated towards my mom is the real Beyonce fan.
Oh shoot.
Oh yeah, it's my mom, but like she's not she's not into Beyonce anymore more, but like she still like loves her. She
Yeah.
was more so like Destiny's Child, and
Okay.
then like when Beyonce first started as an
She
independent
dated.
artist, right? That was my mom. The way I am now is how my mom was when that came out. But
Oh,
yeah, that's where I get my crazy
so
Beyonce love from
cute.
because my mom that's all she played when I was young. All she played,
I
and
love
then I would see
that.
her dancing to Beyonce at home in heels.
Have y'all gone to her concert together?
Huh?
Have y'all gone to a Beyonce concert together?
No. My mom bought me ticket. See, that's what I'm talking about. Like she's not after it was when I went to the first on the run tour, she bought the ticket for me and
Mm-hmm.
didn't want to go. That wasn't even my ticket actually. That was her ticket.
Uh-huh.
She gave it to me and didn't want to go. And I was like, I'll go.
Going by.
I'll go. But yeah, I don't know, she's like not into the new Beyonce. Like she still listens to like Beyonce here and there, but she's like, I miss my old Beyonce, which
Yeah.
I get. Music evolves,
And
but
artists, they have to evolve, you know?
right, they have to.
They have to, yeah.
Yeah, she likes the old Beyonce, Bootylicious and Destiny's Child and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
That's her
That's
stuff.
so cute. Oh, that's cute that y'all bonded through that. My mom and I, we went to Britney Spears' concert when I was
Oh,
in 10th
really?
grade
Oh my gosh.
in high school. Yeah, like I was in the Miss Brave pageant at my high school, and we were having like dress rehearsal one days, and there was this beautiful girl that was a model that like had just moved into town, and I think she was like doing makeup for one of the other girls backstage.
Yeah.
But anyway, like I was rehearsing my talent, which was dancing. I want to say I was dancing to Britney Spears. What song did I dance to? Toxic. That's what I danced to.
Mhm.
I want to say it was Toxic. But anyway, my outfit, I heard that she was like making fun of me backstage, and it made me cry. Like she was just being so mean. Like she was literally a mean girl. Like it made me feel bad because I had like this lacy bustier because Britney Spears had a lacy bustier. So
Right.
I don't know, she just made me feel really bad. So then she hurt my feelings so bad. Then the next day she gave me Britney Spears tickets, and it was for like that day because she was in Columbia, South
Yeah.
Carolina, which is like 2 hours from me or whatever. And she was like, I feel so bad. I'm so sorry. You can have these tickets. And I was like, Mom, this girl just gave me some tickets. Like, how was see Britney Spears really there? And she was dead ass having a concert. And so we drove that day to the concert because she felt
Oh,
like,
she was being mean and then realized, oh
mm-hmm.
wow.
But it was like, yeah, like she was able to get tickets. Like, shit, thank you.
At least she did that. Dang.
Mm-hmm.
It sucks when beautiful people are so mean.
Right. It's like, girl, like I'm not bothering you. I'm just trying to like pay homage to Britney Spears.
Right.
You're
I
making
love
fun of me.
like for no reason. But hey, Britney Spears tickets.
Bye. It was like on a Wednesday night, just in the middle of the school. School.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Oh,
I've never seen Britney.
I love. Have you seen the documentary?
I haven't. Not yet. I
It's
have
so
not.
sad, Fabron.
I'm definitely gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch hers and Demi Lovato's.
Oh, she has a documentary as well.
Yeah, Demi's hasn't come out yet, right?
No.
No, yeah.
No. Yeah, Britney Spears, like that was my girl when I was growing up. Like I
Yeah.
love her. So
Huge.
yeah, it's on Hulu. But search New York
Hulu.
Times or Britney doc and
Uh,
it should pop up. But it's a New York Times production.
I'll definitely check it out. for sure.
Well, my love, I'll let you go. I know you have things to do on this beautiful, glorious Sunday.
Ah,
But I
thank you so
appreciate
much.
you
This
and
is
I
fun. I
enjoyed
love this
chatting
talk.
with you.
No, I enjoy chatting with you. This is amazing.
Yes, like you have such a wonderful, beautiful perspective, a beautiful face, that
Thank
skin,
you
that
so much.
smile, your
Thank
grooves.
you so much.
Cheers in the pockets.
Yeah,
Blessings on
cheers.
that.
Boom.
I'm so excited to hear about how your meeting with Beyonce went. That is very exciting. I'm so happy for you that that happened.
Meeting with her tomorrow. Yeah.
Yes, yes, I'm very
Again.
excited to hear how that's gonna go.
Yep.
Because she did listen to the episode. She got a chance to see you on YouTube.
She
Fell in
did.
love with you instantly. You
Yep.
know, yeah. So congratulations on that connection.
Thank you so much.
I'm excited to see how you continue to grow in the entertainment
Yes,
industry.
I'm so excited for it. I'm ready for life.
Booked and busy, busy and booked.
Ready, period.
Getting money, flourishing.
Where the money resides, where the money resides.
I am where the money resides. Yes. All right, you guys. Well, Fabron dropped several gems. Go back and listen to the episode. Take notes, okay? Remember, you don't have to up and move somewhere. Everything is pretty much online and via Zoom these days. So if you're creative, do what creatives do. Create. Put yourself out there. Believe in yourself. Be on go. No limits, no boundaries, no holds barred. Do what you want to do. If you're bored, create. Like Faber said, he just wants to do stuff and stay busy.
Do
So
it.
take that energy, take that mindset of just living your life a little more intentionally. Do what you want to do. Life is happening right now. People are being discovered via their social media platforms. Take advantage of that. Okay. So we love you, Fabron. Thank you so much again for your
Thank you so
time.
much.
And you guys, drink your water. Remember, say your affirmations. Share this podcast with other people. Oh, before I play the soundboard, how can people find you? Do you want to shout out your social media platforms?
Yes, you guys can find me on it's the same all across the board. But my handle is at I'm Fabron. IMFABRON.
Okay. Awesome. So Instagram, are you on YouTube?
Yes.
We need
Kind
to
of.
see your dance videos on YouTube. Thanks.
Need to see, yeah, I need to get on that. I'm gonna see I'm
Reels.
gonna
We need reels. We need clips of your dances
right.
on reels.
I need it. Yeah, I'm playing games. I'm definitely gonna start. I'm gonna be dancing a lot more for sure. For sure.
Please and thank you.
I got you. No worries. And then within the next couple weeks, I'm in it.
I love it. All right, Fabron. Thank you so much. Now, for realsies this time, you guys, we're going to head out. Thank you for tuning in. Remember, follow us on Instagram, YouTube, all that good stuff. If you're listening in, check it out on YouTube, okay? Thank you so much, Fabron.
So much, CheChe. Love you.
Love
Bye.
you.